Now the papery bark can also be used in cooking. So what they do is strip off big pieces of this paper bark and they'd wrap up their barramundi or kangaroo tail or what they were cooking and basically place it straight onto the coals of the fire. It's going to protect it from the ash and the dust. But as it smoulders away, it imparts a beautiful smoky flavour into the meat. In fact, I was lucky enough to be on the tour of the dinner cruise last week, and Chef did a smoked paper bark chicken. Well and truly worth trying, folks. You'll get a chance to do so. And coming up on our left is one of these little red floats on a rope that I spoke about some of the tools that Parks and Wildlife had. That is just a little polystyrene ball, and it's painted red. And when the crocodile sees it, they go over and they're pretty curious, so they're going to have a little bit of a chew on it. When they do, they leave their teeth mark behind. Now when Parks and Wildlife are looking at this, they're looking for the big teeth mark. If it's just covered with pinpricks, they know that it's just a little freshwater crocodile. If they've got a tooth mark there they can stick a little finger into, or even a thumb, they're pretty sure they've got a saltwater in the system. That's when they go into removing them. But along these banks also are those river pandanus. All these big ones over here with the long leaves touching down on the water. And it's Pandanus aquaticus. But in the Jawan language they call it Jim Jim. It's the same as Jim Jim Falls up in Kakadu. And Jim Jim loosely translates to fire stick. So they get a big stalk over here and they break it off, and then they'd snap it in half, take all those leaves and everything off it. When they snap it off, it's nice and porous in the middle, and they're going to drop some coals in there. It's going to act like a big cigar or a big cigarette. It's going to slowly smoulder away, and as it smoulders they're able to carry that stick from camp to camp, hence fire stick. Just anywhere there, sir, it'll be fine. Just out of into the shade. It's a bit hot up there in the front, I guess.